again, this is something that I've realized over time. I've had websites that I was link building really fast, getting 5 to 7 links a day, and the link velocity, quote unquote, which is kind of how fast you get the links in that, it was insanely high for like 2 months. That particular website really didn't take off from the ground at all. It took about 2 years, and it's now starting to show signs of like positive stuff. So like, I almost think I made a mistake there because it was too much of a good thing too quick. And just to be clear, I wasn't like paying for links. I wasn't building forum links. These are do follow links where I reached out to people and they agreed to give me a link. So these are legitimate links. I just did it at scale, big time. And this was for one website. This website in particular, I kind of took a different approach because I had been burned by that last one. And I thought, okay, instead of just focused in building a ton of links, some with, low domain authority websites, some with high, let's just create a campaign and then let's push that content out. So basically what I did with this one, I created a campaign on the website that was kind of I guess you could say like a guide, a helpful guide with statistics and all very academic in nature, citing different studies and that sort of thing. I think the amount of words for it was around 4,000 to 5,000 total. And I did it myself. And I was, I understand the research well. Like I previously was halfway through my doctoral degree before I went entrepreneur. So like, I understand this stuff. I can get pretty deep in the weeds, like if we have to do that route. And in that case I did, and really got deep in the weeds there. It was well received. I basically took it because no one was going to see it, right? Like not a single person was going to see it. I took it and I just looked up people and websites, not people, but like the websites that might be interested in this sort of content. And then I just used, Mailshake. And I just slowly, periodically am emailing out, 10, 20 people a day and just getting the replies and then responding to those replies. That netted me, I think it was somewhere like 30 to 40 links. The beauty of it was a lot of those were domain authority, like 40 to 60. So they were pretty authoritative websites. So I did that once. And this particular website, I haven't had to do it since. So, I just did it once. But the thing I've realized, like with the link building now, what I do now, which is different, I'll do a campaign. So whether that's guest posting, whether that's, there's a million different things that you can do for link building. But whatever that campaign is, do one campaign, have a goal of, 10, 20, whatever links, 5, whatever you want it to be. Get those links and then stop. And then just wait about a month, watch your traffic, see if anything happens. If nothing happens, run another campaign. It can be an extension of the first campaign, or it can be a completely new strategy that you use in doing that. But yeah, I've built links in some very unconventional and strange ways. My wife's website, we use her Instagram. We use Instagram stories to give shout outs when people give us a link. So like there's some creative things that you can do. But yeah, I mean, that's, I think I still believe, I know you can do a website without building any links at all. I still believe that you need to at least run that first campaign and, try to get like 20 to 30 links, even if they're low domain authority or high, to get that love from Google, to at least show it, hey, this is a linkable asset. And then if it's growing, I'm right now subscribing to the idea of if it's growing, don't touch it. Like it's doing fine. Let's not add any more, because I don't want Google to get like, you're adding too many links and then slow me down. So
gotcha. And I was going to say, I have quite a few students that that's my dog. Like,
no, that was me.
My students are often like, hey, I don't want to build links, like too many rejections. I don't think it worked, blah, blah, blah. And they just try to focus on the content, which they just ignore what I teach, So I'm like, fine. After some time, usually they'll think, hey, I am going to build some links.
Yeah.
Similar to what you said, they're like, hey, I did like 15. And then about 3 or 4 months later, sometimes it takes a while, depending on what else they got going on. They're like, things jumped. Like that definitely made a difference, but it's like, you have to give it time. It's a little bit slower than if you just were to publish content. But if you go check out your competition and they got a bunch of links and you don't, like, that's a huge difference. So
yeah, you're not going to win that battle. And yeah, that's probably the biggest thing is like, I say to wait a month because it's, let's not do too much at a time. Let's focus on 10 to 20. I know some people are like, I don't want to build links, but neither do your competitors. So when you build them, it makes them that much more valuable. And to be honest, a 1 to 2% actual link placement rate. So 100 contacts you reach out to, 1 to 2 of them actually placing it. not bad. That's kind of about average. Like that's not terrible. And it depends, guest posting can be higher than that. There's certain campaign, things to everyone. But generally speaking, if you're doing like the mass stuff that I do, that ratio isn't terrible. And just make sure that you get, 5, 10, 15, and then give it time, I think is the key. I usually do it a month. And then if nothing's happening, I'll do another one, so that's the way I've been doing it. With this website, it's worked out pretty well.